Another thing I want to talk about is Dubai.
Yeah, man,
The
this is
Dubai
the
of it all.
dark
Guys,
side
hooked
of
up with
Dubai that nobody talks about.
Dubai, the city of bright lights, 5-star hotels, luxury shopping, and so much more. But behind this super religious country lies rich men with their sick fantasies who are willing to pay Instagram models in exchange for sexual favors. And if you think the men look sexy like this, you are sadly mistaken. So, what really happens behind closed doors to these Instagram models when they take their lavish Dubai trips? You know, the ones where you see them on the yachts, shopping at Louis Vuitton, and, all that stuff that we all want to do.
Yeah, so there's these guys that have basically the men in Dubai that fly the women out have an obscene amount of money and they are just pissing it out at that point. They have nothing else to live for. So they get American slutty Instagram models and they fly them out and they offer them obscene amounts of money to do the most disgusting things ever. So my friend...
If you haven't heard of Dubai porta-potty, it's basically when an IG model is flown out to Dubai by a rich Emirati man who probably looks disgusting, by the way, and they pay these girls a lot of money to do horrible things. These rich Arab men find pleasure in seeing just how low women from the Western world are willing to sink, especially the girls from the UK. These rich Emirati men usually browse IG looking for the hottest girl they can find and sell them on an offer of a lifetime. They usually invite these girls on an all-expense paid trip and offer anywhere from 10,000 USD to 6 figures depending on what they want them to do. So the question is, what does this girl have to do in return for this big payday? These men usually ask for all type of requests, such as having camels defecate on them, asking for sexual favors that go beyond normal intercourse, and the big one, of course, as we all know, is having these women open their mouths and, essentially use them as a toilet and defecate in their mouth. This is why they're known as porta potty girls. Now, shout out to the Daily Hive and the Traveling Jezebel for giving me a little bit more information on this topic. Now, according to the Daily Hive's article, there's a website dedicated to recruiting human toilets for rich elite men who may have, kinky fetishes. This website caters exclusively to sexual fetishes that include feces. It's interesting how this website tries to make getting defecated on a smart move in life. Let's read what they have to say. The website's homepage states the difference between the rich and the poor is not hard work, but the ability to be smart and productive, privy to vital information, and being in the right place at the right time. Now, talk about selling your soul for luxury, right? But after doing these horrible things, the question is, could these women actually live with their lives after being somebody's human toilet? However, I do understand the website and what they're trying to do. They're trying to attract women who want to make fast money. Because working in retail or even having a well-paying job is not going to get you 6 figures within a weekend. And some of these girls want to actually live that Kim K lifestyle. Now, let's hear about the Dubai porta potty stories.
So in Dubai, you've never had a scary situation.
I mean, nothing scary. I mean, you do get like those guys that like want to do like all like that like nasty like waterwork stuff.
Like pee.
Like pee or like like shitting, like, like everything. But I'm such a openly sexual person, so I don't really get fazed by like anything at this point.
So you're down for any of that?
I'm down for everything. Like I feel so like numb to everything that maybe everyone else thinks that's like, oh my god, like so horrific, because I'm like, this is my life, like this is what I have to deal with and this is what I know. So it's just like,
if you are eating or you're around kids, I suggest you close the door because this can get a little nasty. Here's a story from a woman who is from Atlanta who decided to remain anonymous and share her story about her experience in Dubai. Here's what she had to say. I've literally been peed on and ished on so many times, I just don't understand why they like it. After the third time you get ished on, you get used to it. I've had relations with a German Shepherd dog in front of the Saudi royalty. I've got paid to eat ish. I've got paid to get beat up. I even had to stick a live salmon in a 65-year-old man's you-know-what. I've had relations with a 14-year-old boy to make them men. I've smeared my face with ish. So many of you ladies are going to bash me. I'm only 24 years old and I have $1 million liquid in my bank account. Now I can retire and have normal relations with whoever I want. Even though this woman says she can retire rich and have normal relations with whoever she wants, I find it hard to believe that these girls are really happy with getting used and abused for a couple of thousands, or in her case, $1 million. I don't think that trauma goes away, even though you come back richer, but hey, it seems like everybody has a price, right?
I have a STD check and Mr. Ali too. After that, we are having unprotected sex and I will let Mr. Ali lick the humus of my feet. I will also fuck his virgin brother who is 13 years old. And Mr. Ali is paying me $50,000 US.
When you read all of these horrifying stories about women signing up for Dubai, you have to ask yourself, why do these rich men have these crazy fantasies? And it kind of makes me look at rich elite men with the side eye. But one thing I didn't mention is that when you're in Dubai or in one of those EAU countries, it's extremely religious. So if you think you can go to the police and they're going to help you because these men have gone too far, this is probably going to fall on deaf ears, because guess what, guys? It's illegal to have relations outside of marriage, especially if you are a woman. And a lot of these men have money, power, and respect.
She could have literally nothing, but a little bit of followers, get DM'd, and her whole life be changed by like someone who wants to shit on her chest.
Right.
That doesn't happen for men.
Which, I mean, it's kind of a magical, great thing, right?
It's, yeah, no, I mean,
It could be life-changing.
yeah, it's interesting for sure. It's definitely some new world shit. It's weird.
I mean, get your money, period. That's the way I think.
Now, I made this video to inspire people not to go down on themselves or be down on themselves. But when they see glitz and glam and people on social media living their best life, remember, what glitters isn't always gold. Work hard for your money, work smart for your money, and you should never sell yourself short. Because when you live your life like this, I'm telling you, you can sleep a lot better and not have to pay for a therapist. And if you get a DM from a wealthy individual with a lifetime offer, remember this, or ask yourself this: can you live with yourself? And all money isn't good money. But tell me what you guys think. Do you have a price? Would you do some of these things to get a quick payday? I would like to know.